What is up, everybody? Timberverse here today, and we're gonna talk about Returnal. This game is coming out in almost less than a week from now on 30th. This is one of the biggest games of this month, which is coming out. People are excited to play this game, but the price point is at $70, $10 more than the regular retail price, and it's like a lot of people got to come to this decision if they're willing to pay ten extra bucks for these new first party Sony titles, or are they going to just wait for a sale? I honestly really don't know. Like at first I was like, I'm gonna wait for a sale, but then we got more gameplay reveal. Like this game, like the gameplay you're seeing right now, this actually looks pretty good. It looks amazing. It looks like it's gonna be an amazing game, but I don't know. I'm still undecided. I'm gonna pay $70 for this game or not. Because first I was just gonna skip it, like I said before, just skip it, just wait for a sale for it to get cheaper. But we have been in a drought right now for like brand new games, especially like for the PS5, brand new like PS5 experiences, and there's been like nothing but praise about this game so far. So I've only heard good things about this game. So yeah, I might have to pay the $70. I might have to pay that 70 for this game. Because I still want to get that Pokemon game this month too. Because that comes out the same day, I believe. Pokemon Snap. I want to get that one as well. So, and I gotta buy some new Joy Cons for my Nintendo Switch because my Switch is acting up with the Joy Con. So, $70 on top of that. I might have to buy this. I might pick this up because it looks pretty good. But there has been some polls on Twitter and some comments and discussions on Twitter. So this was a poll where the people were gonna buy this game or not for Returnal. It was four options. Paying at launch price, you're okay paying a full 70. Wait for a cheap, wait for a sale, pretty much. I don't think I want it. That means you're gonna pass on it, or someone who just doesn't know what the game is. So it seems like a vast majority of people say they're gonna wait for a sale. Like 29.7% says they're gonna wait for a sale, while 24.9% says I'll pay launch price, so they're paying full price for this game. Um, so I guess this is like the undecided vote. I don't think I want it. So this is 20%, almost 19.8%, while 25.6% chose I don't know what that is. So they have just no interest in the game whatsoever, I guess. So definitely interesting results. And this is pretty close. Like people who said they'll pay launch price or people who wait for a sale. That's pretty close. That's definitely close percentages. Let's see. It looks great. We'll like to see some reviews, but right now I feel good on playing. I feel good on paying. Any impressions anyone playing it right now? $70 is still a bit much for me. I'm gonna wait for a sale. I went looking for Demon Souls for my roomie's PS5. They had to look for a copy. I asked the price and promptly walked the F out when he told me new gen games are $90 Canadian. That is a lot of money. Yahar Fiddle D. I don't know what that last part means, but okay. But yeah, I kind of wish these games had demos, especially like the first party Sony games. They need to have demos now, especially as they charge you more. I wish they always had demos at this point, so you could just know for sure that what you spend your $70 on, and not be like just a blind leap of faith with these games. So it says, honestly, Returnal's genre-bending premise is interesting enough for me to look further into, but my unfamiliarity with House Marquee other games makes me feel uneasy about buying day one. Guess I wait until the reviews are gonna lift. Yeah, I've never played one of the House Marquee's games either, so I have no idea how the other games are. I've never heard of this developer, but honestly, I'm not paying $7 for any video game, period, when I can just wait. But damn, if the trailers aren't making me expect it's all in her head and she's metaphorically overcoming a trauma type deal, I'll pay launch price. I ain't no broke MFer. The people who complain about the price obviously chose a highway that's outside their budget. If you can buy a PS4, PS5, but can't buy the games, then effectively is 1/8 the price, and that's on them. I don't. I think there's just a simple explanation of what people's going on. It's not the fact that people are just broke, as a broke MFer, as this guy says. It's that you want to pay the extra $10 because it's kind of like all the games were $60 before. The game industry is making so much more money now than ever before, but they decided to raise the price, which is kind of messed up. Then it's kind of like people just like waiting for sales. People don't like to buy everything. People like to get deals. So, um, like you can still be a gamer, but not. I guess I don't get it. It's like I understand, but like getting a deal is a bad thing. Like even most newer games cost so much cheaper at Walmart. Like people like to get deals. So yeah, I don't get this point right here. But especially since these games don't have demos, you get burnt easier. So or a game like has like a thousand patches day one, or I don't know. It's a lot of ifs. If it's a lot of negatives of spending games with buying these games full price, and you a lot of uncertainty with these games. So just add that up in there. The price point combined with the close release of games that I'm anticipating more Resident Evil 8, Ratchet and Clank kind of ruined it. It's better to just wait for reviews and a price drop in a sale. That's true. If they would have hit their original March date, I probably would have bought it day one. But now Resident Evil Village releasing a week later. Wow, Resident Evil Village is a week later. I didn't know that. Resident Evil Village is in a week later, so I don't know. I might just wait for a sale then. Resident Evil Village. I'm definitely getting Resident Evil Village day one. I'm getting that for sure day one. So I could possibly wait for the Returnal to go down in price. I could do that too. Ratchet and Clank a few weeks, and after that I'm undecided. It looks interesting. Yeah, it might get returned like after I beat Resident Evil Village. I might do that because it's probably gonna be a price and decrease by then. I'm just interested in seeing how it does at launch. Definitely not a day one buy, but I'll wait to see what others say. I wouldn't mind paying full price if it's really good. I really like the premise and aesthetic. Not really my thing, and I'm still sour that the hallway scene at the PS5 showcase. That's knew exactly what they were doing, making us think it was Silent Hills. Discount launch price. Amazon had pre-orders at 60 euros instead of 80, so I went for it. Okay, so you got it cheaper. Let me see that other thread I had. So he says, I don't see Returnal selling all that well. There are 6 million PS5s in the wild, and $7 is a steep asking price for a roguelike arcade shooter. Critically, I'm thinking this is going to be around an 8, which is good. We'll find out April 30th. Are you excited to play Returnal? Needed some screenshots from the game. Just for clarification on this, I don't really care about the price, but two things in perspective, Miles Morales was a $50 game. I'm confused, man. What makes Demon Souls okay for being 70, but not Returnal? I personally think Returnal is going to sell extremely well. I didn't pay 70 for Demon Souls either. I won't pay the price for Demon Souls. Definitely won't pay that for Godfall either. I got Godfall and it was like $50. I got that game cheaper, and I still don't think it was even worth 50. So yeah, it's just like I don't know. I just can't do with the $70. It's $70 and you got to pay tax as well, so it's like 76 or $77 where I'm at. So I can't justify spending that much on playing one video game. Me personally, because I can go to like go to like a store when we got games on sale, like GameStop when they have sales, and buy like 2 to 3 games for that price point of just one. So I don't know. I just can't justify doing $77 for a video game. I guess you're right. I just need to shift my perspective. I suppose Demon Souls is more handcrafted, which is world building and has complex mechanics, where Returnal is procedurally generated, so it could potentially begin to feel samey or cookie cutter. Okay. Counterpoint: there are so few PS5 games that people who would normally play a game like Returnal may actually buy because there's not a whole lot more to play as exclusive to next gen. I feel like you're probably right though. I really hope it does sell well. All the new news coming out at the moment is that Sony are scared of releasing new IPs and concentrating on their established franchises. If this doesn't perform, it could stop Sony from investing in other new IPs. Okay. I'm really excited because roguelikes are so fun and replay value is ridiculous almost every single time. $70 is steep, sure, but there are plenty of other games at that price, even sports games, which in my opinion offers less than what Returnal will. Plus, most roguelikes will simply don't do anything with the story, with a few exceptions here and there. This seems to be story driven, which is just very rare, and that to me is intriguing. I'm excited to see why she's in the loop, but the gameplay behind looks spectacular. Bloodborne didn't sell well, and all of it's one of the greatest games ever made. On that note, I said this a while ago. If you want to pay $7, if you want to pay $7 for a game, you won't pay $6 either. No, that's not true. That's not true. Because I won't pay $7 for any game. I did buy a lot of games at $60. Like I bought a lot of games at $60 when it first came out. So I don't agree with that statement. Yeah, but single player games have long tails now. It won't, and we'll find its price, whether it's $30 or something. They are milking those who won't care what price is first. Okay. I really wish whether a game sells well or not stops being judged by how much it sells in the first day /week/month. Not every successful game is going to sell in the millions immediately after release. Some take a bit to catch fire, and that should be okay. Yeah, that's what I thought it should be too. Like they go by how much money they get over time. Like it just seems like they go by the first work, like what he said, the first day, week, or month. They see how successful this game is going to do. Because if I like a game, I might not get it day one. It's a lot of games I love that I didn't buy day one, but I either supported the game by buying like DLC for the game too. So I thought that counts. I thought that counts in the overall sales for a game if you buy like the DLC and extra stuff if you really like a game. If you buy it, I don't know. So I guess it just depends on that first month sale what they really go by. Let's see. I see it selling pretty good. It's the only AAA title released in a while. People will buy it because it's a new game to buy until reviews either kill the sale or accentuate it. Sony's going to start backwards compatibilizing their next gen games. LOL, they would call the new versions the master versions, 25 frames per second, and then sell the PS4 Pro. Oh, what's he talking about with this comment? But yeah, it's definitely interesting to see what people think about this game. So it's definitely like you got a mixed result. People who say they will buy it day one. But yeah, the game looks pretty good. I'm still undecided if I'm gonna buy this game day one because it's still like I said, it's a few games I want to buy. That's coming up soon. Like I said, I want to buy the Pokemon games coming out the same day. Resident Evil Village comes out the next week, which I didn't know. I didn't realize until somebody mentioned it. That comes out the next week, and I definitely want to play that game more than Returnal. So yeah, I really don't know if I'm about this game day one or buy it after Resident Evil 8. So let me know in your comments down below. Are you gonna pick up Returnal as well when it releases? Are you gonna wait for a sale? Let me know your thoughts about this down below. Leave a like if you like this video. And as always, thanks for watching and peace.